Good day, St. Maarten. I'm Yesenia Lazaro.
And I'm Austin Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Maarten News Desk, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
Right before we get into the weekend, let's dive into our top headlines. Port St. Maarten Group is preparing to welcome over 350 delegates for the 54th Caribbean Shipping Association, the CSA Annual General Meeting, Conference, and Exhibition. Taking place from October 7th to 8th at the JW Marriott St. Maarten Beach Resort and Spa, the event brings together key industry players to discuss vital topics. Delegates will arrive throughout the weekend, with over 200 staying beyond official conference dates. The CSA schedule includes various meetings and sessions on topics such as resilient supply chains, climate resilience in logistics, hurricane preparedness, and digital innovations in shipping. In addition, roundtable discussions will explore the impact of AI, trade facilitation, and port digitalization. The CSA, founded in 1971, has played a pivotal role in the growth of the regional maritime industry, offering advocacy, training, and development for over 5 decades. With more than 100 members across the Caribbean and Central and North America, the CSA continues to connect public and private sector stakeholders in the shipping industry. St. Maarten is proud to host a conference for the second time, with Port St. Maarten being a member of the CSA for over 20 years. Attendees will have the support to tour the port and cultural events, and a gala banquet will be held to conclude the conference. The event promises to bring meaningful discussions and opportunities to the island while showcasing the richness of St. Maarten's culture.
Princess Juliana International Airport is reaching a significant milestone in its redevelopment with the completion of its new arrival hall and baggage reclaim area. On October 7th, Ballast Nedam International Projects will officially hand over the facility to PJIA, known as the airport, marking a major step towards the completion of the airport's state-of-the-art terminal building. The new arrival hall will officially open on October 15th, replacing the temporary tent facility used during reconstruction. This modern hall will offer improved baggage handling systems for faster luggage retrieval, along with streamlined immigration and custom processes to minimize waiting times. Upgraded passenger facilities aim to enhance the overall arrival experience. Despite ongoing redevelopment, the airport operations have not been affected. The airport continues to handle passengers efficiently. The airport is projected to manage 1.5 million passengers and 54,000 aircraft movements. A grand reopening ceremony for the terminal building is scheduled November 14th, with details to be announced soon. PJIA Commercial Director Mikhail Parent expressed pride in the team's accomplishments and excitement for the upcoming event in November. The opening of the new arrival hall is a key part of the airport's effort to modernize and improve services for all travelers.
The Council of Ministers has approved an amendment to the 2024 budget, which has now been submitted to Parliament for review. Finance Minister the Honorable Marinka Gums announced that despite a 25 million guilder reduction in both income and expenditures, these include upgrades to the prison, GEBE, and the Mental Health Foundation, all deemed critical to St. Maarten's development. Minister Gums expects Parliament to pass the amended budget by the end of October, allowing for key investments and salary adjustments, including a 2% indexation for subsidized school teachers, which will be paid once the budget is approved. As for the 2025 budget, the government has received advice from the CFT and is finalizing the proposal for submission to the Council of Advice. The budget is set to be presented to Parliament in early November to meet the December 15th deadline for approval. Minister Gums emphasized her commitment to responsible financial planning, ensuring that St. Maarten's needs are met while maintaining sound fiscal management.
In celebration of World Tourism Day, St. Maarten honored 8 individuals for their remarkable contributions to the island's tourism industry. The recognition ceremony, led by the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Grisha Heiliger Maarten, and the St. Maarten Tourist Bureau, took place earlier this week. The honorees, Regina Labega, Vernon Jacobs, Jerome Welcome Rife, Zephanie Fleming, Marcel Gums, Keith Franca, Lucian Deher, and Felix Hyman were celebrated for their efforts in shaping and advancing St. Martin's tourism sector. Their dedication has played a key role in making the islands a premier travel destination. The Honorable Minister Heilige Maarten emphasized the importance of recognizing those who have significantly influenced the growth of tourism, which remains a cornerstone of the local economy.
Hello, my people. Make sure you tune in to Sit, Sip, and Chat every Monday at 5 p.m. on TV 15 and every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
And make sure tune in to the Late Night Show with Andrew Dick from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. with a repeat in the afternoon for no reason. In the afternoon, the Late Night Show at 3 p.m. Thank you, TV 15.
Thank you, TV 15. Make sure to tune in.
Make sure to tune in to the Late Night.
And Sit, Sip, and Chat.
Late Night.
Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on TV 15 and across other social media platforms.
I'm Juliana Lassiter, wishing you a wonderful week.
Stay friendly, St. Maarten.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
On Monday, September 30th, St. Martin Police Force KPSM officers arrested 2 suspects in Phillipsburg in connection with a stolen vehicle and illegal firearm possession. During a routine traffic stop around 5:30 p.m., officers inspected a gray Hyundai i10 and discovered that the vehicle identification numbers, the VIN, had been tampered with, indicating the car was stolen. The driver, identified as BDB, was immediately arrested. He claimed to have rented the vehicle from an acquaintance and contacted a second suspect, AMDR, who soon arrived on a scooter claiming ownership of the Hyundai. After officers explained the situation, AMDR was also arrested for possession of the stolen vehicle. A search of the scooter revealed a concealed firearm beneath the seat, leading to additional charges against AMDR for illegal firearm possession. The St. Martin Police Force continues to conduct regular traffic controls to enhance public safety and combat illegal activities. Investigations into the case are ongoing, and police urge anyone with information on stolen vehicles or illegal firearms to report to law enforcement or anonymously via the tip line at 9300. On Wednesday, October 2nd, detectives from the St. Martin Police Force, KPSM, arrested a suspect identified as LSAW in connection with an armed robbery that took place in Phillipsburg on August 23rd. The arrest followed a house search at the suspect's residence, where officers also discovered and seized illegal drugs and a firearm. The suspect was taken into custody and is currently being held at the Phillipsburg Police Station for questioning as the investigation continues. The St. Martin Police Force urges anyone with information related to this case or other robbery incidents to come forward. Individuals can contact the Detective Department directly or provide anonymous tips via the tip line at 9300.
The Court of First Instance has sentenced suspended police officer RJ to 5 years in prison after being found guilty of assault and rape of his stepdaughter. The verdict, delivered on October 3rd, concluded the facts were proven beyond reasonable doubt, with key testimonies from the victim, her family, and school staff supporting the case. RJ was initially arrested in August 2022 after the National Detective launched an investigation following the victim's complaint. Testimonies from the victim, her mother, and sister, as well as evidence from the school staff, noting behavioral changes in the victim, were crucial in his conviction. In addition to the prison sentence, the court awarded the victim $660 in tangible damages and 20,000 guilders for emotional and psychological trauma. The ruling sends a clear message that St. Maarten's judicial system is committed to justice for victims of sexual violence, especially when the perpetrator holds a position of authority.
Princess Juliana International Airport's backup power system issue, which led to recent power outages, has been resolved. Minister of Tourism, Economic Affairs, Transport and Telecommunications, the Honorable Grisha Maarten, informed the Daily Herald that the problem stemmed from a burnt part in one of the backup generators due to power fluctuations. The damaged part has since been replaced. Minister Maarten had requested Princess Juliana International Airport Holding Managing Director Perry Wilson to investigate the repeated failures and provide a swift report. She emphasized that power outages at the airport create a negative impression for travelers and should be avoided. The airport's power system is now fully operational, ensuring no further disruptions for passengers. The Office of Disaster Management, ODM, is closely monitoring Hurricane Kirk, currently over 1,100 miles east-northeast of St. Maarten, and Tropical Storm Leslie, which is about 2,000 miles southeast. While neither storm poses a direct threat, ODM urges residents to stay alert. A high surf advisory is in effect, with the Met Department of St. Maarten warning small craft operators and swimmers of heavy sea swells along the northern coastlines. ODM reminds the public to monitor MDS weather updates via www.meteosxm.com or their social media channels. With peak hurricane season underway, ODM advises double-checking disaster supply kits, ensuring at least 7 days of food and water. The community is encouraged to download the Hurricane Season Readiness Guide from the government website and stay tuned to SXM Gov 107.9 FM for official updates. Preparedness is key, and as the ODM emphasizes, it only takes one hurricane to make a season dangerous. A weak pressure gradient will maintain light and variable winds. Patches of moisture may cause brief isolated showers as they move across the region. Long period swells will continue to affect local waters throughout the next several days. Small craft operators and swimmers should continue to exercise caution. Now let's take a look at our tropical weather update by Mr. Brian Shields.
Thank you very much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. Plenty of areas to cover. Thank you for being part of this weather community. So let's not waste your time and get into it. Watching the Gulf of Mexico very carefully, that moisture from the Caribbean and the Eastern Pacific lifting up into the Gulf, where development will be possible over the next few days. And then watching Kirk out here, this is going to be a huge wind and wave maker for parts of Europe, UK, over toward Ireland as that moves up. So while some say this is just out to sea, so to speak, this is going to be a big wind maker as it curves up toward our friends in parts of Europe. And then behind it, now this is Leslie, and as I was mentioning yesterday, we'll get a little closer to the Caribbean than Kirk, but I am a little more hopeful today that it will make a curve. And look at that spin out there. This is some of the remnants of Helene, kind of a piece of them, some of that moisture that's been near Bermuda. Just incredible, not in the good sense of the term, that was such a potent system that still some of that moisture is lingering just to the north and northeast of Bermuda, and that's a week after making landfall in Florida, and then all the historic damage up through Georgia, the Carolinas, back through parts of Tennessee and other areas as well. We get back here, this is Kirk, so here we are in Barbados, St. Lucia, Dominica, Trinidad and Tobago. You can see this is well off toward the east. Here's Bermuda, well to the east of Bermuda as it makes its curve. Those swells are being generated though, those elevated seas. And then this here, that is Leslie, and that will make its way, not as quick of a curve, but I am more hopeful today that it does make a curve. So let's get to the big picture on this. This here is the American model again. Seems to have a good, most of the models are showing a similar scenario to what's going on with both of these. So I'll just show you one model here. Atlantic region of Canada, Kirk is going to stay off toward the southeast. You see that there. So here's Kirk, here's Leslie, and then you get up here. This is going to lose its tropical characteristics, should stay mainly to the north and west of the Azores, but that is going to be a massive wind maker. High seas for parts of Europe. I hope they're putting out some of the alerts for that over toward the UK, Ireland, even watching over toward France as some of the waves are going to start to build as that moves up there. And then we're watching Leslie, and you can see how it doesn't curve as quickly. But yesterday it looked like it could be a little closer. Now it looks like these fronts may get it, and that's what I was showing you yesterday. There's two fronts that may try to take it. The first one's not. The first front is taking Kirk, but the second front should take this and then kind of draw it up in the very same path in the end as what we're seeing with Kirk. And this is over a week from now. This here is October 12th. So we'll wait and see, but a little more optimistic on that. You see the huge hook, and you see here UK and Ireland. Right there, some tropical storm conditions are no doubt going to move in for some, even over toward parts of France with this, one of the most significant systems in quite a while trying to work its way toward parts of Western Europe with this. So while some say it's out to sea, I'm looking down the road and saying, no, this is going to really impact some people. And then this one, hopefully, will make that curve and stay to the east of Bermuda. This is Leslie, and the indications are that that is what's going to happen.
Hi, Mom. How are you? But Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl. TLM has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so?
Guess what? I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now.
Let me call you back, Mom.
Hey Tash, you hear about TLM new postpaid plans?
Simpson Bay Lagoon Authority, known as SLAC, will conduct maintenance works on the Causeway Bridge from October 7th to October 11th, closing it to maritime traffic for 5 days. During this period, all maritime traffic must utilize the Sandy Ground Bridge to exit the Simpson Bay Lagoon, specifically on the French side. Temporary road closures will also occur, lasting approximately 1 hour each day. These closures will be in effect from October 7th to 11th, between the hours of 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. However, the Simpson Bay Bridge will continue its regular opening times for maritime traffic. The maritime sector is advised to inform their clients of the Causeway Bridge closure. The Simpson Bay Lagoon Authority apologizes for any inconvenience this may have caused. These preventative maintenance works are crucial to ensuring the bridge remains in proper working conditions and are part of the authority's asset management plan.
The University of St. Maarten, President Dr. Antonio Carmona Baez visited Saxion University and the Hague University of Applied Sciences in late September to enhance academic collaborations. At Saxion, discussions centered on joint degree programs such as 2+2 or 1+2+1 formats, allowing students to study part of their bachelor's degree in St. Maarten before transitioning to the Dutch institution. This initiative aims to combat brain drain by keeping students connected to their home community. Saxion has a high success rate with Caribbean students and offers double degree programs with various international partners. During his meeting at the Hague University, Dr. Carmona Baez discussed a new Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, to build on a previous agreement from 2019. This new MOU aims to enhance joint programs and research opportunities for USM students. Additionally, Dr. Carmona Baez explored climate impact analysis initiatives with research authorities, aligning with USM's mission to address global challenges. USM remains dedicated to expanding academic opportunities for its students, ensuring that they are well prepared for the future. As the sole higher education institution serving St. Maarten and neighboring islands, USM focuses on providing programs that promote success in today's global environment. On October 2nd, NVGB welcomed several members of the Parliament of St. Maarten for a presentation and tour of the power plant. The delegation included Chair Lady Sarah A. Westcott Williams and MPs Melissa Gums and Viren Kotai, Francisco La Cruz, Ludmilla DeWeaver, and Darrell York, along with faction members and staff. Troy Washington, NVGB's temporary manager, opened the event, followed by power plant manager Anthony Hodge, who provided an overview of the facility's operations, production capacity, and current challenges, including energy shortages and maintenance schedules. The delegation toured buildings 4 and 5, observing ongoing technical repairs. In the control room, they reviewed the SCADA system, monitoring electricity flow island-wide, gaining insights into high-energy consumption areas leading to load shedding. Presentations included short-term solutions like the 10-megawatt mini power plant and a midterm overview of the new 20-megawatt facility. Attendees raised questions regarding LNG energy exploration, staffing challenges, and protective measures for appliances during load shedding. Washington emphasized the importance of collaboration, stating, "These bridges of understanding lead to cooperation. We strive to work together to develop solutions for St. Martin's energy challenges." NVGB expresses gratitude to the Parliament members for their timely visit. BTP announced its partnership with the Green Dream Projects Foundation, led by esteemed educator Mr. Claude Javois. This collaboration aims to boost recycling efforts across St. Maarten, focusing on solutions for schools and businesses. The Green Dream Projects Foundation has made significant progress in implementing recycling programs, successfully introducing in-school waste management across over 20 campuses. They provide specialized bins for collecting plastics, glass, bottles, aluminum cans, and caps, ensuring proper sorting and management. Additionally, they have secured contracts with waste haulers to collect recyclables efficiently. Juliana Labega Hoover, interim director of BTP, praised the foundation's dedication. Quote, "We admire the vision and hard work of the Green Dream Projects Foundation in keeping our island clean and engaging the youth in this vital mission. BTP will donate additional recycling bins to the foundation and adopt recycling solutions within its building to set an example." Labega Hoover also announced plans for a 2025 e-waste project focusing on the responsible disposal of electronic waste, including phones and laptops. She emphasized the importance of proactive measures to ensure a clean and green future for St. Maarten, involving youth at every step.
The Flow Wellness Boutique Trash Run returns on Sunday, October 27th, promoting community engagement and environmental stewardship. This cleanup initiative combines physical activity with support for local charities. Participants will depart from Kimsha and will walk or run through Causeway, GEBE, and Simpson Bay, collecting trash in designated zones. Teams have 120 minutes to return to Flow Wellness Boutique, where points are awarded for the most trash collected, best time, and creativity. Prizes will benefit local charities as well. Last year, over 50 participants from 5 teams collected 1,012 pounds of trash. Claudine Williams Westcott, co-founder of the Trash and Run, expressed her gratitude for the continued support from Flow Wellness Boutique and business community. Owner Walenda Matzer Westcott is excited to unite everyone for another successful event. Teams and individuals can register online at Flow Trash Run registration. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Maarten News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on TV 15 across our social media platforms and all Alexa devices globally.
I'm Yesenia Lassero, wishing you a wonderful week. See you next time.
Stay friendly, St. Maarten.